Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
So that's better than me. All right, and while both of these teams bleed blue, we still need you to be very cautious. Please don't cross in front of the aisles during gameplay. If you're sitting down on the track, you need to be over 18. You never know what's gonna happen. And all right, this is the last Friday the 13th of the decade. Let's get going. I'm gonna throw this on up. Nom nom, what do we got?
Wearing the white jerseys this evening, we've got Rat City Roller Derby's Sockit Wenches. Number 1349, Queen Diamond. Number 14, Mow Ya Down. Number 185, Ginger Spite. Number 2, Smackenstein. Number 21, Ann Young. Number 3, Master Bowder. Number 33, Slime Queen. Number 35, Cairo Fracture. Number 36, Rowan Shade. Number 440, Clobber and Maim. Number 7, Alternative. Number 701, Susie Homebaker. Number 88, Melodonna. Number 89, Rosie Basher. And captain number 13, Bruiser Ego. Give it up for the Sockit Wenches.
All right, Derby fans, they come from the land of ice and snow. Put it together for the Heartless Heathers. Wearing number 0, Ziriosa. 1-2 is Force Majeure. 125, Fleetwood Smack. 155, Bella Constrictor. 163 Malicious Intentions. Number 17, the Blast Unicorn. 18, Ice Cream Cone. 243, Scratcher in the Eye. 26, Nacho Lucky Day. 52 is Frankenskate. 64, Shred Her Cheese. Number 70, Freddie Her Fury. 71 is Headache. And last but not least, number 8, Damage Report. The Heathers are coached this evening by Hamtramck and Crush. Put it together for the Heartless Heathers!
Well, all right. You've met the Heathers. You've met the Wenches. It's time to party. To give you an idea, new folks, of how this crazy game works, each team is going to field 5 skaters per jam, 1 skater per team wearing a star on their helmet designated as the jammer. They're the one who can score points. The 4 blockers on each team are helping to play offense and defense to get their jammer through the pack of blockers and try to legally kill the other jammer within the boundaries of the rules.
Score points.
Score points. A jam is 2 minutes long unless a lead jammer calls off that jam by placing their hands on their helmet and hips. A lot of rules. You'll get it as we go along. Jamming first is Freddie Her Fury of the Heartless Heathers. Wearing the star for the Wenches is Rosie Basher. First penalty of the game.
That's a cut track on Susie Homebaker.
And we got a penalty here on Freddie Her Fury, a jammer penalty, making this a power jam. Only 1 jammer on the track, the Sockit Wenches.
So many whistles.
Hey, we all got to get used to how the game flow, how the refs are calling the game. Mow you down now in the penalty box for the Wenches. Rosie Basher, the only jammer on the track, carefully stepping back in bounds so as to avoid a jammer penalty. Lead jammer still up for grabs for the Sockit Wenches, even though Freddie Her Fury is no longer in the penalty box. All right, Freddie Her Fury through the pack, but because they were in the penalty box, not a lead jammer.
Freddie Her Fury through the pack, picking up the first 4 points of our game.
Strong defense lockdown here, the Heartless Heathers. Anchored by Bella Constrictor. Great defense there by the Blast Unicorn.
Looks like we have a star pass for the Sockit Wenches. Ann Young, now our jammer of record.
On Young. It just means hi.
Oh, hi.
No. Freddie Her Fury through the track again on another pass around the outside, manages to shake off a hit.
Big hit.
That is Melodonna. Rosie Basher, number 89. The former jammer was the one with the big hit at the end of that play. That's fun. So as far as penalty goes, if you acquire a penalty, that's 30 seconds in the sin bin. You can't cut the track. You can't use your elbows, hit somebody below the knees, above the shoulders. And our highly trained referees are just here to keep the game safe and keep it moving.
There's our whistle. We've got Headache up against Master Bowder this jam.
That's Headache, lead jammer for the Heartless Heathers.
And that is a cut track on alternative. And we've got another star pass for the Sockit Wenches. Bruiser Ego now the jammer for the team in white.
Hetty very skillfully jumps through that pack, picks up all 4 points, calls that one off in time. Well played there. Tofurius, what do you got for us?
Hey, we'd like to thank Tonkin.com for sponsoring our Jammer line. The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away at Tonkin.com.
I'm sweating. All right, that pack moving up to the start line around the outside very quickly. Lead jammer, brand new draftee, Smush. Yeah, we're going to call her Smush.
Smush is easier. Rowan Shade still trying to make it through that pack.
Ooh. Nice block inside there by the Sockit Wenches, holding down the inside of turn 2.
Smush.
Nice square
Smashing.
hits. Smashing.
Smashing through the pack.
All players back on the track in play. Blast, Unicorn, Bella Constrictor, and Frankie really making it difficult for Rowan Shade. Also a new draftee to the Sockit Wenches.
Force Majeure going to take a seat in that Bud Light penalty box on a cut track. So now that Force Majeure or Smush has gone to the penalty box, she was lead jammer. Now there is no lead jammer, and this jam will go for the full 2 minutes.
Wenches trying to get in there, play some offense from the front, while the Heathers just seem to shake it off.
Smush back on the track. Somewhere in there, it seems we had a star pass on the Sockit Wenches. Chirofracture, now our jammer.
Pushing on the outside, finds a lane. That's Smush again. 4 more points. New draftee to the Heathers. That's a 12-point jam for the Heartless
jam
Heathers.
So far. Hugest jam.
Hugest jam. Score now 32-4. Plenty of time left. Be sure to grab your snacks and drinks down at concessions. Rumor has it there's now veggie dogs.
All I can smell is the Derby nachos.
Derby nachos.
And they are making my stomach just growl. Whistle down on the track means we're playing our game again. We've got Freddie Herfury up against Rosie Basher. Freddie Herfury working at the front of the pack. Just a couple more Sockit Wenches. Somewhere, Rosie Basher came through, picking up lead jammer for the Wenches. First time this bout.
That's right. First lead of the game for the Wenches. Rosie Basher on the outside gets knocked out by the glitter butt of Malicious Intentions.
It's a beautiful glitter butt.
Protecting 2 points for the Heathers. Tofurious, take it away.
Hey, gang, don't forget to head down to our bar and get yourself some Underwood wine, delicious wine in a convenient can. Check it out down at the bar.
Headache and Master Bowder both wearing the stars for their respective teams this jam.
Zeriosa, Frank, and Damage Report holding down the front of that pack, allowing Headache to break through for lead jammer.
Blast Unicorn helping Hetty out there with some amazing
already set up, expecting Hetty to push through. Hetty does. A forearm penalty now being issued to Headache. It's a power jam for Master Bowder and the Sockit Wenches.
And another jam that's going to go the full 2 minutes.
So fun for everybody skating the jam. A no pass, no penalty. That jammer re-enters the track. Makes contact there with Zero. Another blocker in the box for the Wenches. And there goes Headache breaking through for 4 points.
Oh, was that on the stream? Yeah. Okay, alternative.
Hot mics. And Headache breaking through. Frankenskate helping out on the way. Master Bowder breaks through for 4 points of her own. Destruction of pack penalty being issued to the Sockit Wenches. Now only one blocker on the track for the Wenches.
That is Queen Diamond going to take that last seat in that penalty box.
4 more for the Heartless Heathers, 2 more for the Wenches. That was a 20-point jam from Headache.
Helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. It's WSL Leadership Coaching.
The pack holding up there on the pivot line. Jammer's going to make impact on the outside. Is Smush.
Ping-ponging this time through the pack, picking up lead Jammer.
Beautiful defense there. Ice cream cone and shredder cheese on the force out there.
Ice cream cone headed to that penalty box. On a penalty I didn't see.
Oh. That'll be a forearm penalty being issued to Fleetwood Speck. Star pass right on over to Rowan Shade.
Oh, no.
Pack speeding up a little bit as Smush re-engages and calls it off before Rowan Shade can come back to the back of the pack.
All right, Derby fans, talking about some beer, be sure to head down and get yourself a Bud Light. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly indeed.
Indeed. And if you're not into Bud Light, how about an Ninkasi? That's our new craft beer partner. Be sure to head down and get one at the bar.
4-2 pack advantage here in favor of the Sockit Wenches. Freddie Herfury playing some defense on the start. And Young holding it down as the pivot for the Wenches. Frankie towing that line first on the out. Freddie re-enters the pack.
Rosie Basher headed to the penalty box. That leaves the Heathers in a power jam, the first one of the game for them. Freddie Herfury looking to capitalize on the single jammer status.
Wenches doing a good job of controlling the pack there. Moya Down being sent to the penalty box. Some confusion in the pack there. Freddie Herfury through now for another 4 points.
The tables have, that was a big hit. Tables have turned in terms of jam or blocker favoring, with the Heathers now having more blockers on the track than the Sockit Wenches.
Who made that contact? All right, Anyang holding it down up front. Former figure skater, if you couldn't tell by her style of skating.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
Hey, we'd like to give a shout out to 808. Food's so good, it straight broke the mouth. 2 locations, Burnside and Woodstock.
Looks like we have a timeout down on the track.
Oh, that official timeout is being brought to you this evening by Trailhead Credit Union. Be sure to check out our friends over at Trailhead for all your banking needs.
They do good things with money.
Unlike myself or some
And
others.
myself.
Looks like some confusion with the penalty box.
looking for it. I don't see it.
This is a great time to grab those raffle tickets, the raffle benefiting the Heartless Heathers tonight. Also, say hello to your friendly pirate. The PDX Yar are here. They've recruited 16 of you for the halftime game.
Melons, I heard there was an after party.
Yep, there'll be an after party at the Nightlight. We'll get to that a little bit later. That's Headache jamming around the outside power start for the Heathers. Ginger Spite, momentarily the lone blocker for the Sockit Wenches, holding it down.
Rosie Basher now re-entering the track, looking to play some defense against Hetty.
Now, Rosie Basher, what a great athlete. The contact that they're able to throw very legally is really fun to watch. That's some OG Rat City style right there. Headache pushing up on the tripod of Wenches. One more to beat.
One to beat. And Hetty gets around, picking up another 4 points, bringing this to a score of 90-12. Cut track being called on the Sockit Wenches pivot.
Scratcher in the eye with some gymnastics around the outside to maintain the pack. And Headache with a big old smile on their face must mean they fell down.
And that is not the Sockit Wenches pivot. That is the Sockit Wenches jammer. There was a star pass that happened there.
Yep, and that's why it doesn't matter how loud everybody screams when Malicious screams, you hear it.
It's true.
And she gosh darn called that jam off.
Hey, we'd like to shout out to our local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of Rose City Rollers. That's Black Cat Plumbing.
I might actually give Black Cat Plumbing a call here in the next couple of days.
This is a Sockit Wench timeout. Each team gets 3 timeouts for the game and 1 official review per half.
Hey, it's a good time to remind you, fans, our season passes are on sale now. Order them online or get them over at the merch booth. Also, if you need to do some last-minute Christmas shopping, there is going to be a special pop-up merch booth tomorrow from 2 to 5 p.m. So come on down and get all the merch you want for your Christmas list tomorrow, 2 to 5 p.m.
One of these skaters on this track right here is a legend of roller derby. Hey, Clobber and Mame. Hey, what's up? Clobber and Mame is a founder of the Rat City Roller Derby, has been skating for 15 years, along with Moya Down, skating for 13 years. That's 28 years of roller derby between 2 people. I love those wenches.
Direction of play penalty being called on the Heathers.
Bruiser Ego with the nice little shimmy shake. Lead jammer there for Bruiser.
Smush about half a track behind.
Clean contact there. Shredder cheese and damage report on the back line of defense, dropped at the right time, but Bruiser Ego able to step around.
Bruiser Ego may have left a couple bruises with that hit.
Great call off there. Big jam for the Sockit Wenches. That's an 8-point jam for Bruiser Ego.
Hey, we'd like to give a big shout out to our volunteers putting on the video tonight. Check it out. 6 big cameras tonight at on our YouTube channel. Thanks everybody for volunteering.
Freddie Herfury, Master Bowder are jammers. This jam Freddie Herfury out before I can even finish my sentence. Star pass again on the Sockit Wenches. Rosie Basher now our jammer of record.
Nice call off there. 3 points on the board. Wenches holding down that back line as we get into this 11th jam of the game. Still over 13 minutes remaining in the half. A great time to get your raffle tickets.
Over $500 in that raffle basket. Be sure to get your tickets.
Rowan Shade being recycled to the back of the pack early on in this jam.
Blast Unicorn patiently waits for Shredder Cheese to rejoin the pack, and they hold down Rowan Shade, still looking to break through that pack.
Meanwhile, Hetty picks up lead jammer. Now coming around on Hetty's scoring pass.
Hey, Mo, that was awesome. Mo's winding up to whining. 13 years.
All right, all you Seattle fans thinking about moving down to Portland, let Deb guide you home. Welcome to PDX.com. That's Deb Counts Tabor.
Full packet play here for both teams. Nice mixed pack. New drafty Smush able to grab the lead jammer quickly for the Heathers, and we will lose Scratcher to the penalty box, the Bud Light penalty box.
Master Bowder seeming to have to work against every single Heather on the track there.
Smush, excellent footwork, always pushing forward, gaining that momentum. And speaking of footwork, here comes number 3. That's Master Bowder. Bruiser Ego holding it down on the outside with a tripod, but Smush shakes that one off.
Smush looking to Coach Hamtrak for the call-off.
Be sure to check out John's Landing favorite eatery and saloon. That's the Buffalo Gap.
Yep, Nacho, lucky day. First jam of the evening. Picks up lead jammer. We lose damage report to the penalty box and a star pass right on over to Chirofracture. Fast moving pack here, Nam.
Nacho looking to lap Chirofracture.
Nacho gets shut down there in front of the penalty box. Grabs those 4 points. And continues to play. They have one in the penalty box, but the score on their side, time is on their side, trying to burn that clock.
Nacho Lucky Day re-entering at the back of the pack.
Let's give it up for Nacho Lucky Day and the entire Nacho family. Woo! They're our team parents. They're our league parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much. Freddie Herfury and Rowan Shade both wearing the stars. Freddie finding a way through the pack, picking up lead jammer on the outside.
Nice footwork there, everyone in turn one, getting a great show. And that jam called due to injury. We're having our EMTs take a look. I believe that is Anyang. Are there totals? How many? Just give me a total number for each team. 3, 5, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for the Sockit Wenches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 All right, folks, just bear with us a few more minutes. This is Anyang, the captain, one of the captains of the Sockit Wenches. Well, all right, as Anyang gets medical attention, we'll just take a moment here to get reset during this official timeout.
Official timeout?
Well, official timeout this evening is being brought to you by Trailhead Credit Union. We'd also like to take this opportunity to remind you that tomorrow afternoon we have a special Saturday evening doubleheader. Rose City Roller Derby Junior Champs is tomorrow. Both the 7 to 12-year-olds and 12 to 17-year-olds will be playing in their championship bouts tomorrow afternoon. Come on out and join us. Lots of fun.
Those are going to be amazing games.
Absolutely.
You think adult derby is fun?
You want to come and see the future of roller derby? We have some awesome junior skaters. Come on out and check it out.
All right, to get back down to business here, the Heartless Heathers with a healthy lead. Still plenty of time left, 9 minutes remaining in this first half. To date, the Sockit Wenches carrying 18 penalties and the Heartless Heathers 14 in this first 21 minutes of our bout. And we'll get right back down to it. 9 minutes remaining in the half. Jamming now, Rosie Basher for the Wenches, and Headache for the Heartless Heathers.
Headache getting out first, picking up that coveted lead jammer status. Star pass on the Sockit Wenches.
They sure are clockwork there.
That was a very quick jam, quite speedy.
Visit Portland's best brunch spot and new Rose City Roller sponsor. That's the Jam on Hawthorne.
Taking up real estate there on the pivot line. Malicious holding it down on the inside track boundary. Rowan Shade trying to find a hole. Shredder Cheese dropping it like it's hot, holding it down with Mel just in time for Smush to get lead.
Get lead on one skate, even. Smush making quick work of the pack that time, picking up 4 points and calling it off.
It's a nice quick call off just as the Wenches lost one to the penalty box. That's right, we're cheering for our head ref.
Extra crispy.
Because you know what? The refs always win.
Blast Unicorn working the outside out in a matter of seconds and picking up lead jammer with Master Batter quick on her heels.
Blast Unicorn flying around the outside. That gets calls off. That's a 3-1 jam. And the Heathers giving y'all a heads up for the anti-Valentine's Day party. It's AVD number 15, and that's happening on February 15th. Mark your calendars and get ready for a big AVD
Experience.
It's
an experience.
And that jammer gets pushed to the outside, taking that star cover off. What they're going to do with it, nobody knows. Pass it off, put it on. You got two options. Keeping that star in hand, Rosie Basher continues. Pack picking up the pace. Headache up the inside, trying to wrap their hip around, getting 2 points for their troubles.
Taking a quick little whip off of Malicious Intentions there.
Who hasn't?
Who doesn't want to?
Hey, our good friends over at Echo Construction love custom home building, remodels, and of course, roller derby.
Nacho pushing out the front, one more to beat. Maine's got to let her pass. Lead jammer.
Rowan Shade still working real hard against those Heathers blockers.
Oh, that old Nacho footwork. It's actually really hard to do despite how it looks.
Despite how easy it make it look.
Solid contact there. Nacho re-enters the pack. And Bella, playing the old cow in the road, breaks up the pack. And Nacho breaks through.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody refer to as the cow in the road, but it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, totally.
Wenches with another star pass, this time to Cairo Fracture.
Blast Unicorn jamming again for the Heathers. Pushes up the inside. Great blocking there. Smackenstein holding it down. Last minute effort. The Blast Unicorn, the lead jammer. Malicious blocking there with Fleetwood smack. And scratcher in the eye, holding it down. Freddie blocking. Now we are going to lose the jammer to the penalty box. Master Bowder holding this star. That is some hardcore jamming there. Last Unicorn picks up 12 points for the Heartless Heathers. In just a few minutes, we're going to break into halftime, grab those concessions, grab some merch, grab a bite to eat. We have some exciting activities coming up featuring PDX Yar, our favorite local pirates. Slight pack advantage now for the Heathers. They grab the front of the pack and box in all of the wenches, creating a big path there for a headache. Really great defensive job here on this power jam for the Heartless Heathers. Sockit Wenches playing strong defense now. Contact there from Frankie. And that's a star pass right on over to Rosie Basher. Headache up the inside, calls that one off, puts a few more up on the board. Another 12-point jam for the Heartless Heathers.
Bring the best of classic and modern cinema to Portland. It's Laurelhurst Theater and Pub.
Full packs for both teams here. Both new draftees to their respective teams. Smush jamming for the Heathers. Rowan Shade for the Sockit Wenches. Lead going right on over to the Heathers. Sockit Wenches sitting down right in front of that pack, trying to play some offense and peel off those Heathers. Shredder Cheese and Malicious tag teaming on the outside. Fleetwood Smack and Scratcher on the inside. Just textbook blocking strategy being deployed here by the Heathers. This is their first game in a few months. Both teams trying to integrate their new skaters, feel out their new coaches. And through the pack is Smush for another 4 points.
I know. You want me to carry that down there?
And through the pack as gracefully as ever is Smush with 4 more points. Clobber and Mame holding it down, making contact there with Cheese. And that is the end of our first period. Another 12-point jam for the Heathers. The Heathers are ahead by a few points, but we're still having a good time. Grab a beer, grab some merch. We got some fun activities coming up here in just a moment, including our raffle. You have about 10 more minutes to get those raffle tickets. Over a $500 value on that gift basket today. 1 ticket for $1, 10 tickets for $5, or the height of yourself or a very tall friend for $20. There's a $25 Rudy's Pizza gift certificate in there. There is a day pass for Circuit Bouldering Gym. This is a package you do not want to miss up. Grab those raffle tickets. You got about 10 more minutes. And we'll be back with you in just a short time.
Okay.
It's a place where everybody like shares the same like interests, and so like everybody has something in common, and so everybody gets along in some way.
Having all of these amazing role models that come in all of these different shapes and sizes and orientations, she has this opportunity to see people just really being in their bodies in these really strong and powerful ways.
Our halftime show today, it is a relay race. It is called Walk the Plank, if I have it correctly. Do you want the microphone, or do you?
I am literally the worst person to give a microphone to. Once given a microphone, there's no promise you'll get it back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are PDXR. We are Portland's premier privateers. We are the swashbucklers of Stumptown. We are the Corsairs of the I-5 corridor. And we're here to run a very silly game. Captain.
Yes.
You're in charge.
Okay, great.
I've introduced us.
All right, and now we talk about what's going on.
Yes, why not?
I'm Captain Greta Isabella Thor Bjornson of PDXR, and you might be wondering, what on earth is going on? We see we have teams of 4 or 5-ish competing for free beer and your glory and honor. They will be moving these yoga mats around the track using only their feet. They're not allowed to touch the floor. They're not allowed to touch outside the yoga mat. The outside of the yoga mat is lava. They will die, they will burn, they will get a peg leg. We are going from right there to right there. If you see anybody with a foot off their yoga mat, we want you to call them out. We want you to tattle on them. But the floor is lava. Stay on your yoga mats. Are we ready to go? Yeah, we need to.
You gotta go all the way to that Heartless. All right. You ready?
Yep. Are we ready, teams? On your mark, get set, go! In the lead, we have the Scurvy Scallywags, the team of 4 who signed up and could not wait for free beer. Go, go, go! Let's hear it for these teams moving on the yoga mats. Huzzah! Oh, we're so close. Keep going, keep going. Free beer's on the line. Keep going. We're almost there. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. And we've got a finisher. Oh, maybe not. Not quite yet. She's the line. And we have a winner. Team Santa Hat has claimed victory across the line.
Because the inside team forgot where the ending was.
Yeah.
Too bad because he's very heroic.
Team Santa Hat. Team Santa Hat, we're going to need you to stay out here with us, please, for the finals. Back here at the line. Coming back. Now you've got the hang of it. Now you're going to be experts. What's your team name?
intermission.
Fake intermission. And over here, what's your team name? Up. 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 I hear some Midwesterners over here. Good. Are we ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go, 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 go. Fake intermission is ahead by a hair. But Up is catching up. Go, 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 hurry! You have to get all the way over here. Keep going. No, no, not quite. You gotta keep going. We have a winner! It's Team Fake Intermission! All right, final race, Team Fake Intermission. Santa Hat team, back to the start. Bring your yoga mats. Go, 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 go! Last round, well done, Team Up. Up. They had a little up, but... Are we set? Team Santa Hat, Team Fake Intermission, get to your mats. The finish line is all the way down there. You have to cross past her in order to win. Are we ready, teams? On your mark, get set, go! I want to hear it for these teams! An interesting gambit by Team Santa Hat. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Well done, yes! Keep going, you're almost there. Oh, come on, Team Fake Intermission, you can do it. Coming down to the wire. Just a little further, you're almost there, you're almost there. One more, one more. Well done, well done, well done. Team Santa Hat, we have some fabulous prizes, including probably free beer just over here.
And don't go anywhere because it is one of RCR's absolutely favorite events. Pay attention, look eyes ahead because it is time for the bread toss. Who wants bread? From Fran's Bakery. Come on, who wants bread? This is my favorite RCR event. Oh, we have 2 more loaves. I don't know. Who wants it? If you got a loaf of bread, thank Fran's Bakery for making the bread toss possible. And let's give a hand to PDXR. Thank you. Privateers of Portland. And now, I think it is time to do that raffle draw. Hopefully Hopefully y'all have bought your raffle tickets. Where's my raffle basket? Okay, Melon wants to pull the winning ticket. I just get to do lip service.
Have y'all tried this Underwood Rosé? This is what I'm talking about. Grab yours at concessions. Rosé Bubbles!
Okay, pick a good one, Melons. Pick a good one. Oh yeah, reach in there deep. So again, this raffle basket is worth more than $500. Melons, it's a blue ticket. All my blue ticket holders, and it is number 797257. 797257. If you have that ticket, we need to verify it. I need to verify that ticket. You bought a lot of tickets, sir.
You did good.
757.
I got it. 257.
What, 757?
757?
257.
257? 257. We got it! Our winner of the $500 raffle basket. There's so much good stuff in there. You're done. That's it. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock is the perfect amount of time to go get a drink, grab something to eat, before we get back to the second half of this amazing fundraising game.
Hey, the Heartless Heathers would like to thank a couple of their special sponsors, K-Fit, Killer Burger, Sportland Acupuncture and Overview Effect Bodywork, East Gleason Pizza, and Heather B's Flowers. Thank you so much for being sponsor of our Heartless Heathers.
Oh man, East Gleason Pizza on Tuesdays and Saturdays has Detroit-style pizza. That's what's up.
Is that right?
Tuesdays and Saturdays at East Gleason.
We'll have to go check it out. East Gleason Pizza.
I do have one more safety thing, Melons, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Can we please keep traffic in front of the stands here to a minimum, actually to a complete zero during jams? Our ushers in the yellow shirts have signs that say when you can and cannot walk along the track. So please adhere to that for safety reasons.
It's for safety, guys. Safety first. All right, we are back to action. Despite what the score says, this is a fun game. Jam to jam. Everyone is giving it their all. At the half here, we got 23 penalties for the Sockit Wenches, 16 for the Heathers. I will note that the Heathers are typically a high penalty team, but it is always an adjustment when you're a skater from an outside league to get used to a different league's officiating. And the Rose City referees don't mess around. They are the best of the best. We are back to it. Nacho Lucky Day jamming for the Heathers. Master Bowder. White is lead. Sockit Wenches picking up the first lead of the second half. Nice job. And a quick call off. 0-0 jam. Great strategy there by the coaching team of the Sockit Wenches. Any jam the Heathers don't score is a win for the Wenches. We have some extra sparkly skaters on the track. Malicious and Shredder Cheese blocking along with Fleetwood Smack on the Heathers. For Smusher, Smush is lead jam.
I think Smush is batting 1,000 when it comes to lead jammer
Dang.
this game.
Way to have a debut game, huh?
Can't get much better, that's for sure. A delicate call off.
Pretty tit for tat jam there. Hit it and quit it. That jam gets called off. Yeah.
Hey, we'd like to thank Tonkin.com for sponsoring our Jammer Line. The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away at Tonkin.com. Oh, big hit.
Rosie Basher with our lead jammer status this jam, indicating for her pack to move. And that was the back end of Frankenskate that Rosie came up against there at the very end, forcing her call off to the inside.
Five minutes of burgers, beer, and bottomless fries. That's Killer Burger.
There's our
And
whistle.
That no pack call real quickly and deliberately there by the Wenches. And they do get the call for a pack destruction. One skater from each team. They need to immediately reform the pack.
Extra Crispy was quite insistent there, saying 3 times, no pack.
Nacho still lead here, already 4 on the board. A penalty to a blocker each. All I can see is a tall, glittery butt holding down the chest of Master Bowder. Mel's legs go up to my eyes.
When I was skating, pack destruction was my favorite penalty. It was the one I got all the time.
Oh, I was an elbows gal.
Oh no, pack destruction.
Nacho jumps right on over that apex. Taught her everything she knows.
Dancing right up the inside.
Hey, Rose City, I'd like to thank the following sponsors: the Portland Mercury, Shebop, and Myopic Optometry.
Wow, that's a sprint start for Smush.
Wide open lane there near the inside. Smush took advantage of it.
Pack destruction call going over to 2. Damage report.
Smush finding her way around that last Sockit Wench blocker, picking up another quick 4 points. And we have a cut track being called on Bella Constrictor. Bro and Shade forced to the inside by Zeriosa.
No pass, no penalty there by Smush on the outside boundary of turn 2.
Rowan Shade finally threw on her initial. Heartless Heathers holding the Sockit Wenches scoreless for another jam while picking up 11 points for themselves in the process.
Shredder Cheese on the track, giving a shout out to Mama and Papa Cheese over in the icy Arctic that is Wisconsin. Yeah.
That really is the icy north right now.
Yes, it really, really is.
Hetty and Rosie Basher facing off yet again. Hetty finding just a tiny bit of space on the outside, sneaking through and picking up that lead jammer.
Wenches awaiting Hetty on that inside line. Hetty just rolls out to the outside, skates backwards around the outside on 1 foot.
NBD.
Rosie Basher, just a really talented skater there, does get blocked out, re-enters behind the pack for safety.
It is the glittery malicious intentions.
It's really hard to get around Mel and Scratcher. Scratcher goes to the penalty box for a penalty that I don't know what it is.
Doesn't matter, it's still 30 seconds.
Rowe makes it
beautiful.
through. Now, to be safe, Rosie Basher re-enters the pack from the back, but Malicious Intentions is going to pick up a penalty as she had not established position and kind of swung out of bounds into the jammer's trajectory.
I'm so glad you know what's happening.
I played roller skates.
And can speak educatedly to it.
This is my second rodeo.
You played roller skates?
Rosie Basher shaking off those. The last 2 blockers putting up 4 points for the Sockit Wenches. The Sockit Wenches are the nicest team. If y'all know the Rat City Roller Derby, they're all great, but the Sockit Wenches are like the sweet cupcake team that just, when I tore my ACL, they brought me food. They brought me chocolate pudding. I wasn't on the Sockit Wenches. I was on a rival team, and they read me Harry Potter inappropriate accents when I was high on drugs after ACL surgery.
Legal drugs.
Yeah.
Or not.
Those 2.
Nacho Lucky Day getting out in front of everyone.
Wow.
And with a quickness,
Wow.
getting back around all of those Sockit Wenches and picking up 4 points for the Heathers.
Nacho's done this before.
Maybe once or twice. Nacho plays roller skates very well.
She's like a shark, always moving. A lot of movement there. Got to go side to side to get forward trajectory.
I was always moving, but it was more like a starfish.
I was like a yak.
A yak?
Yeah. Powerful legs.
I was going with under the sea sort of thing, but I guess there's not really any legs under the sea.
4 more points there. The Nacho Lucky Day picking up 16. Hey, please join us after the bout. We are having an after party over at the Night Lights over on the Clinton Division neighborhood. We got drink specials. They're our favorite neighborhood bar. So join us.
I love after parties.
Your wristband is your ticket for free entry.
Rosie Basher like a cannonball up to the front of the pack. Smush beating her out, however, and picking up lead jammer again.
Again, I'd like to give a big thank you to DJ Daniel Slay Lewis. Have you ever had to watch a roller derby game without music playing? Don't.
Thankfully, no.
Offense coming in there from Bruiser Ego, but Shredder Cheese holding her ground. Sitting tight there with Scratcher in the eye.
Rosie Basher thinking that she got a way through, only to find Freddie Her Fury.
Just trying to catch my breath.
Many bodies are there in turn 3.
Smush through, picking up 4 more. Penalty now being assessed.
And another jammer star pass to Bruiser Ego on the Sockit Wenches.
Sockit Wenches picking up the pack speed there. They throw on the brakes as they await their own jammer. Around the outside, that's Bruiser Ego.
Oh.
Smush with 1 to beat. That was mow you down as the last line of defense for the Sockit Wenches.
Smush throwing down her own teammate. Hey, we've all been there.
Hey, we'd like to thank Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers and the place to purchase all your Derby gear. Hey, we'd also like to thank Secret Aardvark, the local made flavor that kicks you right in the mouth. That's Secret Aardvark sauce.
Secret Aardvark is the gift I give every out-of-state relative. Do not be afraid to order it by the case.
I put that stuff on everything.
Clearing the pack, Rowan shaved, and that jam gets called off. Tomorrow, very exciting day. It is the Junior Roller Derby Champs. It's a doubleheader, doors at 5, game at 6, right here at Oaks Park. This is the future of roller derby.
And they are so cute when they do it.
They're cute too, but they're mean.
They're fierce.
They're
very fierce.
The Junior Champs tomorrow, 5 o'clock.
Slime Queen jamming this jam up against Frankenskate. Frankenskate picking up lead jammer.
Frankenskate, first jam of the game.
Same for Slime Queen, if I'm not mistaken.
Frankenskate, nice footwork from the out to the in, picks up 4. Just speaking on behalf of everyone in the room, Shredder Cheese should play as jammer soon. Just saying. I have no clout. 16 minutes remaining in this game.
Maybe if we appeal to Hamtrak, your wish would come true.
Still every opportunity to grab some merch. The Heathers, as well as Rose City and the Sockit Wenches, selling t-shirts, selling pom-poms and koozies. Freddie Her Fury, lead jammer for the Heartless Heathers.
Freddie Her Fury picking up a cut track, trying to get around on that inside line. Do we have some baby shark going on over there?
I have no idea what the Heathers are doing, but they're very focused.
Pretty sure it's baby shark.
And serious. Master Bowder pushing through. Damage report holding it down there with Zeriosa. The last unicorn, last line of defense there.
Heather's reforming in front of Master Bowder, making life very difficult.
Well, those 3 blockers just rotating through. In comes Bella Constrictor, knocks around the opponents, and gets Freddie Her Fury through for 4 more.
Bella Constrictor playing offense is
fun.
One of my favorite things.
It's good. Taught her everything she knows. I say that about everybody. It's not true.
In some alternate timeline it is. Believe in yourself, Melons. Believe in the Spider-Verse.
It's a good movie. It shouldn't be, but it is. at the end of that, 4 more points. The Heathers breaking that 300 mark with 16 points, that jam.
14 minutes left to go in this game, and you can see the score. We've got a team timeout on the Sockit Wenches.
The Heathers need no timeouts. Literally, ice runs through their veins. They're fine. Now they're croaking like seals. Is that what we're doing?
I still think it's Baby Shark. Tofurious, save us. What do you have?
Baby Shark. Hey, if you're out drinking an RCR-sponsored beverage or grabbing some grub, show our sponsor some love on social media and tag your photos with hashtag RCRsponsor. You'll then be entered to win a pair of VIP tickets to one of our upcoming games. And did you see that VIP seat over there? It's all recovered and beautiful. Did you guys see that? It's awesome. Be sure to check it out and show our sponsor some love with hashtag RCRsponsor.
Have you taken a selfie and hashtagged it RCR sponsor? Ms. Under Union Wine Company there. I want to say Underwood.
Oh, I do love Union Wine Company. Proudly made in Oregon.
Hetty and Rowan Shade down on the track. Hetty calmly skating through the front, picking up lead jammer again. You've been keeping stats over there, Tofurious. Is Hetty also batting 1,000 on lead jammers?
I believe you're probably right. I kind of quit after halftime there, but it does look like Headache is doing an awesome job. A lot of points being scored this evening.
Oh, yeah. I can't count that high. It's more fingers than toes.
Headache inside, picking up 4 more points as the Heathers reconvene right there on the pivot line in this.
Hetty just makes it look so easy, so casual. Like, it's just not a big deal to skate around backwards.
Oh, well, Mo's going to go ahead and get that out of play penalty anyway.
I love that patented 1-foot move around the outside.
Rowan Shade still the jammer for the Sockit Wenches.
Hetty getting knocked to the outside with a smile.
Nice little high five there, exchange with the opposing team. That's what it's all about.
One of the things I love about roller derby is that everybody always seems to be having a good time at all times. There's always smiles, there's high fives, there's hugs. It's my type of sport.
It's real good. If you can hit me hard, I'm going to give you a big high five.
I'm more of a hugger myself, but same diff.
Frankenskate wearing the star again for the Heartless Heathers. Throws on the brakes, re-enters the rear of the pack. And we have the officials calling off the jam as a matter of safety. This is going to be an official timeout.
You know what that means.
And it means our official timeouts this evening are being brought to you by Trailhead Credit Union. Be sure to check out our friends at Trailhead Credit Union for all your banking needs. Hey, we'd also like to thank a few of our other sponsors, Portland Vital Signs, Kay's Bar, and Sisu Mouth Guards.
Freddie Herfury and Master Bowder. Both jammers pushing in roughly the same spot. Master Bowder getting recycled to the back of that pack that has not moved very far at all.
Freddie Herfury with that lateral movement, able to step around Melodonna.
Master Bowder getting out just a half a second ahead and picking up lead jammer ahead of Freddie.
That one gets called off.
Not wanting to get into a race there.
I'd like to thank a few more sponsors, Red Bull, Vacasa, and the magic is in the hole, Voodoo Donuts. Donuts.
Full packs for both team. Headache jamming for the Heartless Heathers going up against Slime Queen.
Oh, boom shakalaka.
Big contact there. Penalty being assessed now on Headache. This is a power jam for Slime Queen. Also, lead jammer for the Sockit Wenches. Bruiser Ego doing a great job trying to grab a goat. Damage report shakes that off and rejoins the Heathers pack at the front.
Nothing could make me angrier quicker when I was playing than being goated.
Mwop, mwop, mwop. It's slow motion derby.
Headache back on the track.
That's Chirofracture with a nice effort. Keeping it fun. To the outside at the end of that jam. 3 points for the Wenches and another single point for Headache.
Headache giving a smile and a high five there to Smackenstein at the end of that jam.
Hey, we'd like to thank Tonkin.com once again for sponsoring our Jammer line. The largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is only a click away at Tonkin.com.
Scratcher with the insane offense, rejoining the pack, clearing the way, but unfortunately, Frankenskate picking up a cut track penalty just barely over on turn 1. This is another power jam for the Sockit Wenches and Alternative. This is Alternative's first jam of the game.
For the first jam of the game, that is a bunch of nasty blockers that she's up against. There's a little shredder cheese down there. There's a little malicious intentions.
And there's offense coming in from the left and right from the Wenches. Susie Homebaker coming in there.
Unfortunately, not able to get their jammer out. And that's actually Ginger Spite, who is now our jammer for the Sockit Wenches.
Well, isn't that fun?
I blink and things happen.
Frank taking a nap, gets up, continues to jam. 1 blocker in the box for the Sockit Wenches, make that 2. 4 points for Frankenskate. Heathers blocking in those Wenches, pinning them to that inside line, allowing Frankenskate just to grab that outside line. Finding the inside, Scratcher taking the brunt of that contact.
And even though that jam ran a full 2 minutes, although I'm a little ahead of myself, is running the full 12 minutes, the Heathers still able to hold the Sockit Wenches scoreless.
That is a huge win for the Heathers. 12 up on the board, 0 on a power jam. Immediately following the conclusion of this game, we will be having our MVP awards. Stay tuned for that. And then we'll all be congregating over at the Night Lights. Master Bowder wearing the star now, number 3 for the Wenches. And there goes Freddie Her Fury. Oh, gosh.
It is last call.
Woo, woo, woo.
Last call for the bar.
Hurry up, head down there and get yourself a two-town cider.
For the bar.
Hurry up, get down to two-town cider, Bud Light, and then Ninkasi. Maybe an Underwood wine, hustle up.
Those are like the scariest words ever.
Hey, big thank you to a couple more of our sponsors,
What's
187 Killer
happening?
Pads, PDX Pipeline, and S1 Helmets.
That track
Thank
gets
you so much.
slippery.
Yeah. Rowan shade jamming. That's Fleetwood Smack wearing the star for the Heartless Heathers.
Fleetwood Smack, newly drafted to the Heartless Heathers. First jam of the evening.
Fellas, boo.
Sockit Wenches forced to let Fleetwood Smack go.
First game with the Heathers? Check. Being an awesome blocker? Check. Playing jammer and getting lead? Chickity check.
Looking good the whole time. Double check.
Double check. That's just a Heather requirement.
It is. Ice Queens.
I love the sound of plastic kneecaps hitting the ground.
Couple penalties down there.
Oh! A penalty being a...
Trailhead.
All right, Heather's shaking that one off. The officials regrouping as we enter the last 4 minutes of this game. Immediately following the game, we have MVP awards. Stay around. Give these sweaty, smelly athletes a high five.
Or a hug.
Or a hug if they like hugs.
Ask first.
But seriously, they smell bad.
They do.
And don't forget, roller derby fans, if you're needing to do some last-minute Christmas shopping, tomorrow, a special pop-up merch booth. Tomorrow right here from 2 to 5 at the hangar, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tomorrow at the hangar, a special pop-up merch booth. Come on down before the juniors champs and get yourself some merch. And then stay for the juniors champs.
I
It'll be
always
awesome.
need more merch.
Everybody needs more merch.
Always. If I can't wear Rose City Rollers and home team gear every single day of the week,
What good is it?
I have a deficit
I don't know.
in gear.
Another great time, as this is a Heartless Heathers timeout, to mention the 15th annual Anti-Valentine's Day party hosted by the Heartless Heathers. It's the biggest, bestest, weirdest party of the year. It is a big birthday party for me on Saturday, February 15th. It is local. It's in the Foster Powell area at a place that I don't know the name of. And so that's coming up mid-February, Anti-Valentine's Day. Stay tuned. Watch the Heathers social meds, as the kids call it.
When's your birthday?
February 15th.
Oh, so it really is like your birthday.
Yeah.
They're throwing you a birthday party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anti-Valentine's Day, number 15.
I'll buy you a spin on the Wheel of Misfortune.
No, thank you. Lead jammer going to headache. 2 blockers down in the penalty box for the Sockit Wenches.
Heady, backwards, turned around, 1 skate, 4 points.
Hey, Derby fans, we need to get a shout out this evening to Lucinda Bianchi, all the way from London, England. Where is Lucinda? Apparently, Lucinda loves roller derby, snoozing, and The Office. Well, who doesn't? That's what I'm saying.
Those are
Roller derby, snoozing, in The Office? Okay.
snoozing in The Office or snoozing and The Office?
And The Office. Or in The Office, I guess either way.
I actually have the ability to snooze in my office. It's beautiful.
That's nice.
Smush! Lead jammer.
The Sockit Wenches holding down front of that wall. Freddie Herfury playing offense.
Is there anything the Heathers can't do?
I am qualified to answer that, but I will not. And that is Smush clearing the pack, picking up 4 more points. Lead jammer here. Gonna call that one off. Just 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. And they're still hugging. The jam is over, you huggers with your big smiles.
Excitement, things, cheering.
Another debut on the jammer line. Welcome damage report to the Heartless Heathers.
Damage! Damage! Damage!
Jamming is super fun.
And damage gets lead jammer. Another checklist fulfilled.
Between these two teams, there are at least 7 brand new draftees. 7 new skaters between these two teams.
Damage giving a double thumbs up as she comes around turn 3.
Double finger guns on the way in. Picking up 8 points so far.
Hamtrak very excited down there. Minute 20 left on the period clock.
Queen Diamond all over damage report at the rear of the pack here.
Damage picking up some offense from Zeriosa. Heathers trying to pick up a goat.
And that one gets called off. Big pat on the back. Well done. Give it up for damage report.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, one huge last thanks to our great friends over at Friends Bakery.
Shredder cheese!
All my dreams have come true. Welcome to the jammer line. The one, the only Shredder cheese.
Woo!
Big offensive help there. Nacho. Mow you down, holding it down at the front of the pack. Shredder cheese, one more to beat cheese, lead jammer! That's my apex jump! She jumped the apex for me. Re-entering the track behind number 35, Chirofracture. Shredder cheese, couple of points in her pocket. Pushing around to the outside, makes contact there with Clobberin' Mame, who she met at a wedding last summer. And the team telling her to go. Shaking off those hits, staying on the track, Rosie Basher. And a star pass over to Nacho Lucky Day.
Such an amazing theme song for that jam. And we are just on the jam clock at this point. We have no more time on the period clock. That is a last-minute penalty on Mow Ya Down. Nacho Lucky Day looking to continue to score, picking up another 4 for the Heartless Heathers. Rosie Basher stuck in the middle of the pack. And there we have it. Unofficial score, 385 points for the Heartless Heathers to the 61 points of the Sockit Wenches. We'll be sending it down to the floor to Melons for MVPs and our wrap-up.
Was that awesome? Come on! Thank you again to all of our volunteers, our officials, our referees. That score, that whistle means it's a final score. 385 to 60. For being here. Congratulations to the Heartless Heathers! And thank you to Rat City Roller Derby Sockit Wenches! All right, thank you for being here. Stay tuned for MVPs. If you're leaving, drive safe. Thank you for being here. Happy holidays. I hope to see you at the Nightlight Bar. And in just a moment, we'll get our MVPs going. All right, y'all, I need your MVPs, pretty please. Well, we're going to look at the crowd and then we'll say hi. We're going to look at the crowd and then we'll also wait for the camera behind us. Okay. All right. All right. Joining me, I got Bruiser Ego of the Sockit Wenches. Nacho, I got all the best from the Heathers. That's awesome. All right, Heathers, who do you have for MVP blocker of the Sockit Wenches?
Mame.
Mame! Clobbering Mame, 17 years in this sport. In the heart of Rat City. Wave to the camera behind us, Mame. All right, Sockit Wenches, who's your MVP blocker for the Heathers?
Our MVP blocker is Scratcher.
Scratcher! Come on down. You effed us up. Oh, Scratcher, wave to the camera for everyone at home. All right, Heather's MVP jammer. Take it away.
Rosie Basher.
Hey, that's a new Rosie Basher. Congratulations, Rosie Basher. Hang out for a picture. And MVP jammer of the Heartless Heathers.
Tonight, that's Headache.
Oh, Schnikey's headache! Look at this. All right. Y'all, turn around, wave to everybody at home on that camera, and take a picture here with our lovely photographers. Congratulations to our MVPs. They get the cutest little awards. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Tomorrow, Junior Roller Derby Championships, doubleheader right here. Thank you so much. Drive home safe. Rose City Roller Derby loves you.